Welcome back to the Legal Brief, the show where we crush the various legal myths and misinformation surrounding various areas of the gun world. I'm your host, Adam Kraut, and today we're talking about Illinois' 2 new gun control laws. SB Tactical, the originator of the pistol stabilizing brace, set the bar for innovation and product development in the PDW pistol category. From the insanely popular SB-M4 to the adjustable SB-A3 and even kits for pump-action firearms, SB Tactical braces are available for a wide variety of firearm platforms in fixed, adjustable, and side-folding models. To get 15% off your legally transported and carried pistol braces, use the code TGC15 over at sb-tactical.com. Recently, the governor of Illinois, Bruce Rauner, signed into law 2 new measures enacting even more gun control. Now, I know you're probably thinking, but Adam, Illinois has things like firearm owner ID cards and doesn't allow their citizens to own machine guns or silencers. Could it get any worse? Yup. First up is House Bill 2354, the Firearms Restraining Order Act. Like we've seen in other states, Illinois has fallen victim to the good old take guns first, go through due process second mentality.
But take the guns first, go through due process second.
Once again, we have a statute that allows for a person to petition a court to remove firearms from a person's possession ex parte, meaning without that person who the order is being sought against at the hearing. Now, a hearing must be held within 14 days of the ex parte order being issued. During that hearing, the court must determine whether to issue a 6-month firearm restraining order, which, as you likely guessed, would prevent a person from being able to possess firearms or ammunition for a 6-month period, or the court must abandon that order altogether. Now, the law requires the court to consider evidence such as the unlawful and reckless use, display, or brandishing of a firearm, recent threats or acts of violence, or even alcohol abuse. I wonder if bump firing would fall under reckless use. Well, I guess we're going to find out. And, as we saw with other bills passed, the person who has the order issued against them has the ability to try to terminate that order early, but only one time while it's still active. Interestingly, the standard to terminate the order versus the standard to have one issued is actually lower. We're talking about a preponderance of the evidence versus a clear and convincing standard, with the former being easier than the latter. Then we have Senate Bill 3256, which expands Illinois' 72-hour waiting period to all firearms sold within the state. Prior to the law going into effect, handguns required a 72-hour hold, and long guns required a 24-hour hold. While this may not seem like a big deal to some, a right delayed is a right denied. Couple that with denying the ability of citizens to immediately access a defensive tool, the sheer insanity of the measure comes to light. Now, while Illinois isn't exactly a beacon of freedom, particularly when it comes to firearms, the 72-hour hold on all firearms doesn't exactly seem to serve any sort of purpose other than to harass law-abiding gun owners. Since dealers use the NICS system to perform background checks, the holds are not necessary in order to ensure that the store receives approval to transfer the firearm. So, to recap, starting on January 1, 2019, Illinois will require a 72-hour waiting period for all firearms purchased in the state, and they will be able to take a person's guns without due process. The land of Lincoln has turned into the land of oppression. That's it for this episode. If you've learned anything from the show, help us out and hit that like button, share the video with your friends. Don't forget to get subscribed, and if you enjoyed the video, consider supporting us via the links down in the video description. Be sure to check out the Gun Collective podcast, which airs live on Thursdays on YouTube and is available on iTunes. And as always, thanks for watching.
The shirts worn in today's video on the Gun Collective have been provided by Patriot Patch. Closed captions have also been brought to you by Patriot Patch Company. Be sure to click the link in the video description to check out all of their great products, including their cleaning mats.